Okay, training vlog numero uno. Haven't done a training vlog in a long time, but figured, let's get back at it. So today was a push day, and how I've got my training set up right now is a push-pull legs routine, courtesy of John and Leo Venus. I got on the broiest of bro splits, the push-pull legs, earlier this year training with them. And how I set it up is I'll do the front half of my workout as a strength focus, and then the back half is like hypertrophy. So right now I'm warming up to a strength focused shoulders, and then the back half I'll do hypertrophy focused chest. And I do that with both push-pull legs. So push, I'll do either strength or hypertrophy focus with vertical press, and then the opposite for horizontal press on the back half, and then just switch that the next time I do it. And then I'll do the same for pull. So I'll do strength, vertical press, or vertical pull, hypertrophy, horizontal pull. And then for legs, I'll do the same. So I'll do strength, knee dominant, hypertrophy, hip dominant, and then I'll just switch it up every time I come back to it. So anyhow, here we are doing some seated overhead press, warming up to my singles right now. So this is my first working set of 185 just for one. And I was actually supposed to do legs this day, but one of the guys at the gym wanted to do push, and I said, yeah, I'll do push with you. And he actually never ended up showing up. Dylan. And so I didn't bring my gear for legs, so I just rolled with the push shoulders. And so this is my last single of 205. I was going to try 225, but this barely went up. So I was like, nope, not going to happen today. And then going into an AMRAP from 185, I was hoping to usually I get between 4 and 5 with this, and I got 3. So I think I was still fatigued from the previous push day, which was, the previous push day would have been a chest strength, shoulders, hypertrophy. But still, you're still taxing your shoulders, you're still taxing your triceps with chest. Last working set with shoulder press, so 165 for 5, and trying to get a little bit of a pause on the chest or on the clavicle, like on the top of the chest there. So not just relying on stretch reflex, but allowing myself to pause, completely stop, and then push with strength from the bottom. On to seated dumbbell press, shoulder press. And again, feeling a little bit fatigued. Normally I can knock out 8 reps on the first set at least pretty easily. And honestly, even the first 3 reps, I was like, oh my goodness, this is pretty challenging. So wasn't totally recovered from the last push day, but that's okay. Got through it. Second set, managed to do 8 again, I think. Better count. 1, 2. Yeah, live. I don't know. Oh well. It was challenging. But I did. Look at that. Just sneaked out 8. Not a very nice looking rep, but hey, we'll take it. And then the last set, I was just gassed, and I did 5 reps. You can see I just hit failure basically on this 6th rep, I think. Yeah. And okay, so these are a little bit embarrassing. These are maybe, oh my goodness, can't believe I'm making these public. These are really bad lateral raises. But hey, you know what? It's I'm trying to go as heavy as I can, and normally I would say as heavy as I can while maintaining form. But if I was looking at this and it was my client, to be like, man, come on, drop the weight. What are you trying to prove here? So this is far too heavy, 45 pounds. I should have done 40 pounds, maybe even 37 and a half or something like that, because this is just looking pretty disastrous. So kids, if you're watching at home, don't do this. Make sure you maintain good form. It's my last set of lateral raises, 45 pounds for 8 reps. 8 beautiful, perfect form, just picture perfect book yeah, they're terrible reps. Okay, so on to hypertrophy. So for the hypertrophy, I don't count reps, I just count time. Right now, I'm keeping the sets at 45 seconds. And also, so for chest specifically, normally I'll do actually 4 sets rather than 3 sets. I'll do 4 sets in the first set, and this is just a warm-up set that you're looking at here. But the first set, normally I'll do an AMRAP with 225 and then just knock off as many reps as I can. And then I'll do the time under tension, but because I was still feeling pretty gassed, I just didn't have it in me to do 225 AMRAP, so I just went right into 135 for 45 seconds. And this is I'm actually not pausing on my chest. I know I said 5-1-1-0, but for the tempo, but this is actually just like 4 or 5 seconds eccentric, and then no pause, and then push back up, 1 second, and then a 5-second eccentric again. So 45 seconds, I just set it on my watch. I don't count the reps. I just wait for my timer to go off on my watch. And this is not how I set up on a bench for strength. Good God, that'd be terrible. But because I'm doing lightweight and because I'm really focusing on the eccentric, I don't do this all the time, but I'm trying to get my lower back as flat as I can into the bench. Definitely hits a little bit more anterior deltoid, but I just find I get a really big stretch in my chest, in my pecs when I do that, compared to if I set up normally with a big arch for like if I was going to do for strength. And here we are, just another set. I'm speeding it up because good God, it's boring if I don't speed it up. Same tempo, 5 seconds, no pause, 1 second up. And then the last set, so I'll do 3 sets on the back half. So on the front half of my workouts, typically I'll do like 5 to 7 sets of heavy for the first exercise, and then every exercise after that will be about three sets. So bench press here, I'm just gonna do 3 sets. And then we'll move on to incline dumbbell press. And I actually forgot to record I didn't forget, I just screwed up. So I actually just recorded an empty bench for the last 2 sets. So we only get to see set 19. Oh, and I think I screwed up here too. Yeah, I forgot to set my timer. Can't really do too many things at once. Really can only do one thing at once. But anyhow, same idea, just doing incline dumbbell press here. Trying to keep my lower back not like super flat into the bench, but not a big arch. And then just focusing on the eccentric. So 3 to 5 seconds on the way down, 1 second on the way up, and not focusing on reps, just focusing on making sure that by the end of like the 45 seconds, I'm pretty darn gassed. Like I don't have much left in the tank for another, 5 or 10 seconds. So just trying to select a weight that's appropriate. And I know for bench press, 135, it's not a lot of weight, but if you're trying to do it for 35 seconds or 45 seconds, it's a lot of weight. And same with here, like 50 pounds, it can get pretty tiring pretty quick. And I used to do a lot of dumbbell flies, but this machine at this particular gym, Studio 4 in Victoria, shout out to the dopest gym of all times. This machine here is pretty awesome. I like how it feels on my shoulders. It doesn't hurt at all. I don't get any feeling of impingement. So I've kind of made the switch here, at least for the time being, to the flies on this machine. And again, I like the stretch that it gives. I'll probably go back to dumbbells, in a couple weeks or whatever. But same idea, just 45 seconds eccentric, focusing on that eccentric and not counting the reps. And it's about 3 to 5 seconds on the way down. And you can't really see it here, but I do pause and hold it for a second at the top. Last set of the flies. And they look exactly the same as it did. Oh, I actually had to drop the weight there. I couldn't knock out the last couple seconds, so I dropped the weight to something more appropriate. So kind of going to near failure here. Okay, so last little thing here I'll do is I'll do a circuit of, or I'm doing here a circuit of tricep extensions, barbell tricep extensions, and then I'll go right into shoulder shrugs and then some sit-ups, and I'll just do a circuit of that 3 times. So So my elbows are a little bit flared. I like if I get my elbows too close, I feel like it puts too much pressure on my elbow, and it just gets, I don't get pain, it just doesn't feel very strong. And this just completely gets rid of that feeling, so I feel much stronger. Excuse me. And then into barbell shoulder shrugs. This is like a snatch grip shoulder shrug, and it's really light, but I don't really believe in going heavy on shoulder shrugs, especially if you're doing things. And, you know, I don't really want massive traps to begin with, but this for higher reps, I think, is quite effective at developing traps. I feel it quite a bit. I like it. And I only just started training traps really this year. I've never really done shoulder shrugs ever because I don't like them. It's not an enjoyable exercise for me, but that one's okay. And then finally, sit-ups. I know that nobody does sit-ups anymore, but I like them. And I especially like them because I have pretty severe anterior pelvic tilt, and I'm trying to stretch out areas in my body that are contributing to that. And one of the things I like about sit-ups here, you can't really see it, but I'm really trying my best to roll up from a flat lower back. So I just find it really helps to strengthen things up. Oh, I guess I'm supposed to say subscribe. Subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit the bell notification. And please follow me on Instagram. I crave validation, and I want to see your likes. I mean, it'd be great, but also I'll probably just make this one video and then I won't post anything for another 3 months. So hope you enjoyed this one. I can't see why. It seems pretty boring to me, but that's okay. All right. See you in the next training vlog.